I'm Mrs. Bartz. I'm an occupational therapist for Cleveland Metropolitan School District, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about mindfulness. I have a book called Mind Bubbles, and it's about mindfulness, and mindfulness is just trying to think about just how you feel and yourself, and not thinking about things in the past or worrying about things in the future. So we'll read it. I think a lot of thoughts. Do you? I have lots of feelings. Do you? Those are mind bubbles. Everybody has them. They show what we think and feel. So this little girl's thinking about a tree and being sleepy. And here's someone thinking about a car and they have an itch. And here's somebody thinking about being happy, but also maybe they're hungry. These are all different things that we might think about or feel. Some are great. These are happy mind bubbles. Fun and ice cream cones. I love my dog and the sunshine. I wish we had a little more sunshine. Some can be really difficult. And here's someone who's thinking about maybe their grandma who's sick, or she misses her grandma. Here's someone who's sad, and this is feeling lonely. And this is saying that school is hard. And especially now, school can be hard just because we're not even at school, and so it's hard to do schoolwork at home. Sometimes your mind can be so full of them, it seems like more can't possibly fit. This can be confusing. So what can we do about this? When you have so many thoughts going through your mind. Well, mind bubbles are a lot like soap bubbles. Have you ever blown bubbles? I bet everybody has. Lots of bubbles are floating around. What happens to the bubbles? I think I know. They float around until they pop. Every bubble pops. And then new ones form. We blow more bubbles. We can think of mind bubbles as being just like soap bubbles. Every mind bubble pops and new ones form. But there are so many and they just keep forming, it can seem like too many. What you really need to know is everyone has mind bubbles, lots of them. This is normal. Look at all the thoughts that they're having in their mind bubbles. They're thinking about playing with a wagon, they're thinking about being safe, their puppy dog, dad, snow, being excited, lots of different things. Mind bubbles may float around for a while, but the interesting thing is that they always pop. Thoughts and feelings change, and new ones come along. That's how our minds work. Bubbles come and bubbles go. There is a simple way to work with all the bubbles in your mind. It's a gift you already own. So when you have all those thoughts and bubbles in your mind, you can use your breath. Most of the time we ignore our breath, but your breath is your friend. So how can your breath help? All of those mind bubbles will come and go no matter what. Sometimes it seems like you're watching a bubble movie in your head. Instead of watching mind bubbles, try noticing your breathing. So if you're thinking about all those different things in your head, you want to instead just think about your breathing. Try it now. Close your eyes and breathe in and out. Your breath is always with you. It is friendly. If you get distracted by mind bubbles, just gently go back to noticing your breath. So we want to breathe in, out, in, out. Sometimes I just breathe and pay attention to my breath, but sometimes I'm so distracted with so many mind bubbles that I have to almost say the words in my head, in and out, so that it helps me just focus on the breathing and not focus on the bubbles. This takes practice. Mind bubbles can be very distracting. You spend time noticing your breath moving in and out of your body. Pretty soon you will realize that mind bubbles still show up, but you can just allow them to be there. So you just let those thoughts go through, but you're focused on your breathing. You don't have to do anything about the bubbles. If you go back to noticing your breathing, each bubble will eventually pop. And soon you will feel calm and still, and maybe even happier. And your breath becomes your best friend. If you can be present right now with your breath and just be aware of all the mind bubbles, this is called mindfulness. So just focusing on your breathing right where you are and just letting the mind bubbles go by and pop. So how do we remember this? It's a snap. Stop and breathe is the S. Stop and breathe. N. Notice mind bubbles. A. Allow the bubbles to be there. And P. Practice again. So first you stop and breathe. And then if you notice some mind bubbles, you say, that's okay that those mind bubbles are there, but I'm going to go back to practicing breathing and focusing on my breathing. Now I'd like to do just a short mindfulness with you. So I'd like you to take a moment and sit comfortably with your back straight but relaxed, and let your eyes close gently and bring your attention to your breath, the in-breath and the out-breath. Let your attention simply be here now with your breathing, in and out. Thoughts might come, let them go and stay with the breath, in and out. Feelings might come, let them go and stay with the breath, in and out. There is no right way, no wrong way, just breathing. Staying with the breath, noticing it. When your mind wanders, just gently bring it back to the breathing. Relaxing your body, feeling the breath move through your body, noticing the breath in the belly and in the nose and everywhere in between. Your body is calm and still. You are simply being here in this moment with the breath. When I tell you, you'll gently open your eyes and allow yourself to stretch and bring your attention back to the room. Okay, everyone, gently come back. All right, I hope that you found that relaxing, and I hope you can practice focusing on your breathing and letting those mind bubbles go, and it will help you feel calmer. Might even be good to do before bed too, to help you feel calm and sleepy before you go to bed. Okay, thanks a lot. Talk to you later.